I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your blood. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop. I dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. The season's still just getting started. We're off in Week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground. Down. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. It gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now they really managed to second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him the 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Complete out to the right side. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Going again here, it's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Get go, Dowell. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Rogers gonna throw on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and on a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throws comes. He almost gets to the 5. It goes out of the 6.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now here's Rogers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Boswell able to knock it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Has this at the 6.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Going play action, May. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Here's the pistol snap to May. Throw secured by George Pickett. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. And the pistol to get to Harris. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You just got to love that angle run. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the 1st down.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's May. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Throw here, 3rd down. Ball is down, they lost it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Brock, although we did have plenty of excitement along the way. So now on 4th down, Andres Borigalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. From the left hash, this is from 47. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. To throw, Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. 2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Again, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Steelers have the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Throwing again, Rodgers. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Dowdle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. taken in at the 8. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. This is cut downfield by Allen. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That one hits for 30. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's good for a gain of 5. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they don't get any help on their 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the air on 1st down. May. Right side into the hands of Allen. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Forced out to his right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
May now. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
May now on 3rd down. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More from Gillette after this. Now it's Andres Vorigales to try the Patriots field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for it. Vorigales connects. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now you can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along one sideline. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Rogers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get in rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flagging for it. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Rogers from the gun. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Left side,
Hey.
what a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. May out the play fake. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And that makes it 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. Another
Shit, what?
drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, you at least force this 4th down. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
Get free. Get free.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Why you take 2 minutes?
First down. Here's Rogers.
Oh, shit.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. Kendall Fuller.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's May to the air. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for the back that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
I I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Design run here for May. Through the middle! And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
Gallis connects, and that'll get him back to 11.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. To grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
From the gun, it's May. That's Pickens with the catch outright. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10.
They give to Harris, hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Steelers get to it. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. You kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's May. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB, Jim. nailed it. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested and knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
To the air on third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. We'll return this one up across the 35 before he goes out.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
The inside give to Dowdle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, there's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Now Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
They're going for it. It's Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you had a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash.
Wow,
and
bro.
it's going to be short. Looked like they had issues with that snap. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
All right, he dropped it.
Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
To the grab it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. You're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
This looks like a run drive for me. He got close to the first, but he stopped after he picked up about 6. That means 4th down coming up.
It's fourth down.
Trying to throw for it with May. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here goes something crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here's May on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down. But to avoid the hit, smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And now it's 3rd and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Good. Crazy.
3rd and 1. Here's May.
Hey!
Someone stepped in. It's
Hey!
There he goes, right side.
What shit, bro?
And as he goes, it's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. 2nd time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Right, man, he's in the clear. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
May on 1st and 10. Allen on the catch. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
May now from the gun. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Operated from the gun. Here's May. Lost control of another one. Steelers have it. Headed the other way. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Fails to find his running back. And it's going to be 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers made the throw.
Damn, bro. He's still coming through.
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to
Yeah, if he keeps on free like that, it'll be a problem.
Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, it's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on.
On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready!
Starting the drive here with Gibson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Good shit, real.
It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now
Shit,
it's
real.
an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is
Ooh,
lean,
wow.
begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job
can't happen.
well done.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out.
I ain't get my feet in.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do is try to force that fourth down. Gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down. Here you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready!
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Come on, set!
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass. And that brings up second down.
They got their
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 19 Lion.
To the air, Dobbs. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's going to be stopped right around the 37.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for our Patriots.
Dobbs. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Here's Gibson on second down. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Throwing his Dobbs.
Hey, boy.
Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun, on for Dowdle. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. Connecting on a slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now pause as they deal with the injured player, and it is a big one. That's Aaron Rodgers who's hurt and getting attention from the medical staff. On the option, it's Dowdle. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He's sitting, bro.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the ground and bound.
Hey, bro.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it together for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. This one's caught.
And he goes.
Don't get much out of this pass. He's fallen down a little shy of that 1st. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers keep running away with this. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT.
Hey, bro.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5.
Oh, shit, he out of there.
So far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Stephanie! Bronco 80! Steady!
Back to work after throwing the pick.
Thank you. Too good, J. Ryan.
Another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Gibson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. They have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go!
Looking to throw, Downs. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sent down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So they're left facing third and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That one's complete, right side. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that.
Trying setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. 40.
Broke on. Should have waited.
20. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots cut into the lead by another point. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Dowdle. And he'll be stopped after just around a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Number 16, 8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Steelers nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle.
Damn, bro.
He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't.
No way he runs to the back. No way he just blow my dude up.
On the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. He brushed him off with ease. Still fighting forward. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on, come on. Ready?
The give inside to Gibson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Ready up.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Dragon 60. 6.
Back to throw. Dobbs. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie loose. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Patriots have their punting unit out.
For the Patriots.
Pulled in at the 20. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on 2nd. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
You saw undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. It's Warren on 3rd down. And a party shot delivered on that tackle, but doesn't matter. That's the end of this game. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
Yeah.